I'm using the Ardell's from Amazon. You'll need a glue, whatever glue you use that works best for you. And you'll need a tweezer. And I use a little piece of foil paper, so you'll need that if you're gonna do it my way. Open my glue, lean it on the side because it's so thick it's not gonna fall out. Use my tweezer to take it off. Hold it like midway down, and then I have the glue like this because it's thick, so it's not gonna come out. And then I just dip it like that. And then I have a mirror here, which is a lidded mirror. It's lidded. I want to get close as possible to my lash, and I do mine from underneath. I don't put it on top because I don't want it to look too fake. I do them from underneath. And what the foil paper is for is like if you get too much glue, like right now there's glue on there. If you can see, there's glue. So if I get too much glue, I'll just dip it on the foil paper just a little, and it will take some up, because you don't want a lot of glue, because when it dry you're gonna have a big ball of glue, and the glue does dry clear. Sometimes I dip the lash in the glue, like 4 or 5 pieces, and then put them on the foil paper so they get a little tacky. If you get a little tacky, it sticks quicker. So now this is a little tack, and then I go right underneath, and I'm looking down to look in my mirror. I go as close to the hair as possible, as close to my lash line as possible, but I put it on the hair. Don't put it on your skin. When you put it on the skin, it is harder to come out and it irritates your skin. Try and put it on the hair as close to the root as possible, and sometimes it'll take a couple tries. I started at the end, and as you can see, that one is on, that just one, and then I continue the process of putting them as close as possible together to get them full and fluffy. Sometimes I don't want to go too close too quick. I'll start at the end, but then I'll put one over here so this get to dry a little, so if the tweezer touches this one, it don't fall off, because that can happen if the glue is not tacky. I have that one there, but now I'm gonna go put this one in the middle. I'm gonna go back to the end because that one is probably a little dry already. Continue this process because these are all the same length lashes. If I was using mixed length, like long, medium and short, then I would keep all the longs to the end up to about a third of my eye, then in the middle I put the medium, and then in my tear duct area, closer to the tear duct, I'll put the short. But I'm just using one length, so that make it easier for me. And then I just continue the process. Be sure to get them going straight. You don't want them leaning sideways, because however you put them on, that's how they'll show dry, and that's how they'll look. I was intimidated by doing my own lashes. I live in a town where I'm afraid to let people like touch my lashes and all that. But I used to get them done when I go to Minnesota, but that's 5 hours away, so I can't go as often as I want them done. So I had to learn to do this myself, and I'm glad I did, because even for graduation I did my own lashes. And you probably can't tell from my pictures that I was wearing lashes because they didn't look that good. Come as close as I can. Yeah, we go right here, and before you use any lash or any glue, especially like glue or the glue remover, please check and know what your allergy. This here is the full done. If you can see that, if I close down my eyes. So I'm gonna move on to the next one. One thing, you wanna make your lashes dry. So if you're gonna do your lash right before you go to bed, make sure you even blow dry. I've seen people blow dry. I never blown mine, but make sure you blow it on cool. Probably I have gone to sleep without drying my lash, and I wake up and there's lash on my pillow. So you want to dry this, otherwise you wake up and some of them will go on. You need to be dried, like real dry. Make sure if you can get a magnifying mirror. I have the one that magnified 2 to 3 times, and I tend to go fast on my left eye. I don't know why, don't ask me why, but if you can get a magnifying mirror, that would be perfect. So I'll start how I start, and I'll put it as close. Oh, I'm pretty sure some people start at the front, but wherever you want to start, but you want to get that nice flare. You want to follow your lash, your real lash, and get that nice flare. Whenever you buy lash to get your lashes done, don't just buy one pack. Have more than one pack of lash at your disposal, because I'm telling you, sometimes you'll mess up so much, especially if it's your first time. Up in the glue. Them. I need a good glue though. I need recommendation for the best glue ever. The bumps underneath, from underneath, they're not dried as yet, but that's it.